Okay, so I know this video isn't gonna be received well, but why not? You know, I know some people will say, oh, I didn't want to make this video or something like that. I wanted to make this video. I want to make this video that critiques games that are really good, but have just god-awful fan bases. And, you know, what I have in my head is just the mentality that games are usually 60% of a product, and the fan base with it goes 40% in my head. If a game is absolutely probably the best game in the world, you know, 10 out of 10, and the fan base is fucking awful and unlistenable, then that's gonna give it a 60 out of 100. That ratio may differ with some things, but mostly it's always a 64 ratio. So I'm gonna rate these into 3 ratings. 3 games, 3 fan bases, 3 ratings. Bad, worse, and worst. Okay? Some people are not gonna be happy with this, okay? Click off right now if you're a little chud. But yeah, we're gonna start out with the first one, which is Valorant, the bad, alright? Valorant is one of those games that people make fun of mostly for the fan base. Not really for the, let's say, gameplay. The gameplay's fine. I love this game. I'm addicted to it. I'm addicted to getting higher than Blat. The ratio for this game is a 4-6. Instead of a 6-4, since, you know, people attribute it to its fan base, obviously, and I do, kind of, and the gameplay kind of sucks anyways, so 3 out of 4 in gameplay, and around 2 out of 6 on fan base. Now, why is that? So, I have around 3 points that I can tell you about this game. 1, the fan base kind of reeks. It's one of those fan bases that you just can't really be a part of. Usually, you're these little, you know, kunk addicted little incels that don't really go outside. That's your average Valorant player to some people, seriously. The second part here is overusing jokes. This is more of like a YouTube / Valorant discussion kind of thing, where they just talk about the replay feature. To, you know, give a small explanation to this if people don't know what it is. Valorant doesn't have a replay feature that a game like Counter-Strike has or Call of Duty. So people in the YouTube comment sections of Valorant trailers type, oh, great update and all, but where's my replay feature? And I find this so annoying. Please stop doing this. The third point is that Valorant community is mega horny. What? I've never really seen this in my own games, because I play on Saudi servers and Indian servers. This game's content scene is really weird, you know, just a lot of people talking about skins. The debate of Counter-Strike versus Valorant has been overly boring, and all of it just boils down to, oh, you guys are mega gay, your skins aren't sellable, and you have abilities you stole from Overwatch. Let's go for the next part, you know. You have the worst, which is Ultrakill, okay? I chose Ultrakill because it is the most prevalent of one of these, where people play these games just because they think AAA games are trash, and they may not be trash, they may be good, they may be really good, and they just want to be contrarians about these AAA games. I re-recorded this part. I forgot to say some people, okay? Some people are gonna be like, oh yeah, I don't do that. You know, just only some people, right? Come on. This may not all be the case. Listen, I didn't say a caution in the beginning. This video is obviously very subjective. You can make fun of me all you want, but seriously, the developers of this game don't have anything to do with this. They can't control what their games' fan base can be, you know? I don't think the Pizza Tower devs wanted their fan bases to be like chuds that repeat the same jokes over and over again, or Lethal Company being exclusively furries or streamers. What the fuck just happened? What the fuck is happening? You know, it's really sad. The gameplay to fan base take over this is like 2 to 8. You might say, like, why would I live like this? Okay, why do I live in like hate or something? No, listen. I know I have this like 1800s owner take on all of this, but I can't stand being related to these guys when I play a game. I've played Little Company before. I've played Ultrakill like 4 years ago before. Warning, after this, it's gonna get really stupid and existential and like really like it doesn't have anything to do with Ultrakill or whatever. But if you tell a joke in some of these communities, they laugh. If you tell a joke outside of these communities, they don't laugh. Another note here, there's something in Arabic that can't be translated that perfectly sums up this entire situation. It's called taslik. You act like you're interested in what the person is saying, even though it's plainly obvious that you aren't, you know? The fact that there isn't a single translation means that foreigners are usually more mad to jokes that suck than, you know, English people.
Well, you know, transgenders, man, they're taking over.
That might sound a little diabolical, right? But I mean, it kind of is true, you know, that's the kind of thing that people are too polite sometimes. I mean, yeah, you can be polite, but not as much as being so unfunny to the point that you just can't laugh at something. That's when you bring in the taslik card. These communities lack negativity, and that is such a bad thing. It doesn't ready you for the real world, and that doesn't make sense, you might say, but it kind of does in the long term. You can't talk like a normal human being if you've been in Discord long enough. You're gonna be flushing dash in real life, which doesn't work. I wish somebody could like open up my cranium and figure out the exact most politically correct way and the most best way to say this or describe this feeling that I have towards indie games and TF2. And you know, the thing is, I used to be like this, where I was this chronically online idiot that didn't do anything with his free time but just play video games. And nowadays I've changed. I've seen that I changed. I go outside, I met new friends, I'm better at speaking publicly, I'm better at speaking socially. My only advice for this is just go outside, get a coffee, get a karak, get whatever. It's fine, you can go outside with your phone, but at least just smell the sunny weather. Yeah, on to the next part, I guess. I got too existential, man. Third part, the worst. This is the bane of my existence. Team Fortress 2. This one hits close to home, okay? This is one of my most favorite games that I've ever played in my whole entire life. I remember the years of me playing this game for hours at a time with friends. Have I realized that I've been playing this game for 8 years? Can you believe that? 8 years. And those 8 years I've fully not regretted, okay? I haven't touched this game for a year though. The game has gotten too boring, no updates, no whatever. And is that a bad thing? Some games have to fully go by their cycle, and TF2 just doesn't really seem timeless anymore, you know? People have been saying it's a timeless masterpiece or whatever, but this game is just, it has gone through graphics, source spaghetti, bot drama, everything, and I think it's enough for it to just rest. The community, on the other hand, oh my god. I don't really have a good, you know, history with these guys, and usually it's always just filled with a lot of people using buzzwords to intellectualize themselves. That was a buzzword right there, by the way. I just want to rage bait this video to get views. I don't. I just want to make this video. You know that, right? The community of this game is making me not play this game. I've never seen that before. So a person called RiverSiver made a video a while ago talking about how useless the Save TF2 thing is and how boring the community is or whatever. It's so nice to have someone that basically has my same feeling that I share towards this community. And I feel like this video is a little bit outdated. It's a little bit too offensive to some people. Another thing that I've seen, specifically in the comments of RiverSiver's videos, there are some YouTubers that responded, like SoundCloud or whatever that guy was called, and What Show, and they respond like literal fucking children. Come on, guys. This is how I see that you can't really bring out your fan base to protect you anymore. I mean, if this video made you a little mad, I'm sorry, but you know, it has to be said. Not rage bait, not brain damage. Come on, guys. I wanna thank you all for watching. If you did watch the video, I wanna thank you all for liking, subbing, doing all that shit. But seriously, this video was sponsored by all my great subscribers. Thanks for watching, everyone.